Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to show you some do's and don'ts when it comes to smokey eye. I have created a ton of smokey eyes during the years and I'm just going to share you some tips and tricks which I feel make your smokey eye look more black and more blended out. So I just really hope this video will be helpful for those who are struggling with creating a smokey eye. So at this moment you only see that I have done my eyebrows, but I don't have any product on my eyelids yet. The first thing I always do is prime my eyelids, and I'm using the MAC Soft Ocher Paint, which is my favorite eyeshadow primer ever. I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid. So on my left side I'm going to show you kind of the wrong side, and this side, the left side, I'm going to show you everything that I would normally do, which I feel makes it look as its best. Then after applying the eyeshadow primer, I'm going to set it with some powder. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Vanilla Powder. So at the other side of my eye, I'm not going to apply eyeshadow primer because this is my don't side, but I would really recommend to always do it because you have some fines or fiends, not sure how to pronounce, on your eyelid, and you just want to like start with a blank canvas and correct all the redness on your eyelid. Now the next thing I'm going to do, which is kind of optional, but I always do this, I'm applying a light shade underneath my brow bone, and I'm using this light shade from a palette from Kylie Jenner. I will put all the details on the products that I use in the description bar below if you're curious like what the exact names are. Then on my other side, which is the wrong side, I'm going to use some highlighter. I know a lot of people use highlighter for underneath the eyebrow. This is not definitely something you should really not do, but I personally don't really like to use shimmery like eyeshadows underneath the brow because I feel like it makes the hairs underneath my brow like stand more out, which I don't want. I personally just prefer like a matte shade. Now I'm going to set my eyebrows using some eyebrow gel. I always do this after applying eyeshadow underneath my eyebrow because sometimes the eyeshadow gets stuck in my hair, and I'm going to do this on both sides. Then I'm going to use this eyeshadow from Makeupgeek, which is called Peaches and Cream, and I'm going to blend this all over in my crease using a Sigma E40 brush, which comes in my Sigma brush kit. I have a collaboration with Sigma. I will put a link in the description bar where you can get my Sigma brush kit. So I'm just going to blend this all over in my crease, and the first thing I always do, it doesn't matter what eye look I do, I always start with a light shade. I'm just going to blend this all over in my crease, and this will just make it more easier to blend out other eyeshadows later on. So always start with a light shade. Now I'm going in with a shade which is slightly darker, and I'm just going to slowly build it up. So this is kind of a similar shade, but just a little bit warmer and a little bit darker. I took a tinier brush, which is a blending brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm basically going to do the same thing. I'm just going to blend it in my crease, go in back and forward, and just warm it up and darken it up slightly. And also, which is very important when you create like a round shaped smokey eye, as I do in this eye look, that you really focus in your outer V area as well, like you can see me do right now. Don't forget to do this because it will make a huge difference. It will make your outer V also look smoked out, and I just really like how that looks. Now for the other side of my eye, I'm going to start right in with a very dark shade, and I'm using the Sigma E40 brush, and I'm just going to blend this all over in my crease. This is something that I would personally never do. I never go straight in with a dark shade, but since this is my don't side, I'm going to do it anyway. Then around the edges, I'm going to blend it out with a lighter shade to make the edges less harsh. I feel like it doesn't even look that bad, but I just prefer to start with light shades and build it up to get it darker. Now for my other side, I'm going in with an even darker shade. You can see this is like the third shade I'm using on my crease right now. And I just feel like if you really want a nice blended out crease, you just need to take it slow. You need to build up colors. This way it will look just as its best. I feel, at least that's what I feel. But of course you can decide for yourself. If you like the left side more, of course that's your personal taste, and hopefully then this video will be helpful for you to like how you can create the left side. But I'm just showing you like my personal favorite steps, how I feel it looks best. Hope that makes sense. So now to make my eye look extra black and smoky, I'm going to use this eyeliner as my base. This is just a simple gel eyeliner. I'm using the Sigma Wicked gel eyeliner. This is one of my favorite gel eyeliners to use for this step. To be honest, this is always the only one I use, so I haven't really used like a lot of different ones to say that this is the best one, but I really like to use this one. And I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid. Then I'm going back in with the black eyeshadow from that Kylie Jenner palette, and I'm going to blend this around the edges because I feel like eyeshadow is like the best product to blend out products. So the eyeliner only counts like as a base. Now around the edges I'm going to apply some black eyeshadow to make it more blend into the brown shades I have applied before in my crease. And the brush I'm using for this is the Morphe M506. Now for the other side, I'm just going straight in with that black eyeshadow, and I'm going to press this all over my eyelid using a MAC 242 brush, which is basically a shader brush, which is really nice to apply eyeshadows. I'm just going to pack this all over the eyelid. I feel like the mistake that most people make is after applying the black eyeshadow, it's necessary to kind of blend around the edges, but I'm not going to do that today. So for my other side, I mixed two dark brown shades together, and I'm going to blend this around the edges just because I don't like harsh lines, and I feel like with a smoky eye you just have to blend as much as possible. Go back in with lighter or darker shades if you feel like it still doesn't look great, but after applying black eyeshadow I always go back in with a lighter brown shade to blend it around the edges and to make it blend in the transition shades. So this is how it's looking so far. I feel like the right side looks so much better. But of course you can decide for yourself which one you like more. Now for my waterline, I'm going to use this black eyeshadow pencil. This black eye pencil from Inglot, and I'm going to apply this in my waterline. At the right side of my eye, I'm also going to tightline my upper lashes because I feel like sometimes you can see a little bit skin showing through, and this will make it even more black. And at the left side, I'm only going to apply this in the waterline. Yeah, because I think everyone does that when it comes to creating a smoky eye. Now at the right side, I'm going in with this gel eyeliner. No, not a gel eyeliner. This liquid liner from Sigma, and this is totally optional, but I feel like even though my eyelid already looks super black, I always like to create a thin line which will hide my lash band. Now I'm going back in with the black eyeshadow from the palette, and I'm going to press this right underneath the lower lash line because I want my lower lash line to be just as smoky and blend it out as my eyelid. Then at the other side, I'm using this shader brush from Sigma, which is a very nice brush, but I would not prefer to use this brush for like your lower lash line because it's quite thick, and I personally want like a smoky lower lash line, but not as thick and as dramatic as I made it right now. It will really look cool for like the catwalk, but for on a daily basis I want to keep it a little bit less smoky. Now on my other side, I am going to use some brown eyeshadows to blend it out. I feel like a lot of people often forget to like smoke out their lower lash line, or like not to smoke out, but like to go back in with lighter brown shades to make it look less harsh and to make it blend into the eyelid. Now I'm going to curl my lashes on both sides, apply some mascara, and for the right eye I'm going to apply fake eyelashes. This is optional, like you don't necessarily have to apply fake eyelashes, but I feel like a smoky eye is very dramatic and sometimes you won't really see your natural lashes anymore, especially when it comes to me because my own natural lashes are very short. Really strange, but my bottom lashes are very long but my upper lashes are very short. I don't know why. So when I apply fake eyelashes, I feel like it's more in balance. Also, I just feel like when I create a smoky eye and I'm not wearing fake eyelashes, I just feel like something is missing. So at the left side, I'm only wearing mascara at the upper lashes, and on the right side I'm wearing mascara on the bottom lashes and some fake eyelashes. So the lashes I'm using are my Annytude Fluffy Lashes, which are very fluffy. The name speaks for itself. One of my favorite lashes. And then this is the end of the video. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you prefer the left side, then that's totally fine, of course. Everyone has their own taste. I just hope this video gave you some tips and tricks that would like make your smoky eye look better. It cost me like years to get my smoky eye to look like this. I think I can still make it look better, but I just feel like the more you practice, the better it will go. And I just hope this video have helped you. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. It would be really helpful and sweet for my YouTube channel. And also this way I know what kind of videos you like. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!